Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know him, formerly known as O-Dog, Mr. Only Given on Greatness. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for O-Dog, James Earl.
Please move your hips on me. Yeah. Have no fear.
James Earl in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
We didn't do his. I haven't did his full interview yet. Haven't did his pod yet. So that's what we're here to do today. Very quickly, we're gonna get through it and we're gonna do some promo for him. So, James Earl.
Yes.
What's up, brother? What's the word?
What's going on?
How's life treating you? The music, life and music.
Different. In a very creative space these days, I will admit.
Why is that? Talk to me.
Well, the space that I'm in now, creatively, is one of excitement.
Excitement about
Just
creatively, a creative space that you in right now. That's got you excited.
it's got me excited because I have so many ideas and I'm just throwing all the paint on the wall.
Loud
I have so much that I want to say and it's starting to come out.
What has got you to this point, though? What got you gave you that motivation to be this creative in this space?
It was always there. It was just a struggle of it coming out.
Mm-hmm.
It only would come out so much like in sporadic moments, but now everything's starting to flow naturally the way it was meant to.
In the sense of
just writing or freestyling.
Yeah.
Or just even coming up with ideas for hooks.
What do you listen to for you to get those ideas?
Get those ideas. It could be anything. I'm easily influenced. It could be anywhere from, one day I might wake up and listen to like Marvin Gaye or Isley Brothers. Another day it could be Hove.
Young H.O.
Yeah, Nas, Pac, of course.
Can I ask if the number one inspirational artist, it would be K-Dot? Keep it all the way tall, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nowadays, before it was always Pac for sure.
Yeah.
But I think it was after Mortal Man, the last song on To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yep.
That conversation, it was kind of like a transition almost. Like their conversation was like a transition for me. It was like I could let Pac rest, focus on this. Like closing one door, opening another.
Yeah.
Yep.
What is your key demo, your core demo?
My core demo.
What do you think your core demo would be?
What do I think it would be? Probably kids in college, because they ain't got nothing but time but to digest. But to really sit down and digest. But what I am grateful for is when the kids can listen to it and actually take something from it. That's always the best feeling in the world because the children really are the future.
Interesting take.
Definitely.
That is an interesting take.
But I want to be able to touch every demographic because there really is no way to box me in. I can do anything. And I want to showcase that.
Now, when people say box you in, when you say box you in, put you into one sound?
One sound. I could touch anybody. I can impact anybody, influence anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Musically, of course, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like that college kids, do you feel like that there's a certain style that they know you as from?
So they say.
So they say, a rapper.
So they say.
Do you feel like they consider you an old head?
Naturally, I get that because a lot of people tell me I have an old soul.
That you do. That you absolutely do. You said, off mic, you were saying like, we met, I've known you since like, nigga. I've known you when you were little, you were young.
I'm trying to think, was it like
we
03, 04?
We never spoke like that, but it was definitely around that time.
So like what, like 04?
04, 03,
Okay.
04. I was young, but I was obviously older.
Yeah.
But you were old enough to go to the skating rink. I would always see that little big headed nigga with the rollerblades on.
That's crazy.
Bad dancing. Singing every song, rapping every song.
Yeah, you're not lying.
I'm telling you, them rollerblades he used to have. Them Jones was busky. Them Jones was
You can laugh, it's okay. Oh, okay.
That Jones is busky on his feet. So
I thought I was getting my roll bounce on for a second. That's all, you know.
roll bounce, rock skate. Oh, anyway.
Yes.
So you're also, as you see, certain clothing that you wear, Lakers fan.
Of course.
Since when?
Since the moment I came out the womb.
Hey, make some noise for that.
Truthfully. That's right.
Shout out to Kobe, man.
Yeah. The person that really made me fall in love with the game, man. His mentality still carries on me today.
Yeah.
Whatever I do.
Yo, so real quick, let's get this morbid. Speaking of Kobe and morbidity, let's get the RIPs out of the way. We just got word in that Kyron Lacey from the LSU Tigers, football player, wide receiver at LSU, he had transitioned yesterday evening, I believe. I don't really want to say what the cause of death was, but I know what the cause of death was. It was self-inflicted. Let's put it that way. That's what word was, that it was self-inflicted. He was already on he got felony charges. It's all over the news that he was hit somebody and ran, and it was bad. So I guess he succumbed to those mental problems he may or may not have been having. But I was told that it was self-inflicted. Now, if I'm wrong, please forgive me. But other than that, R.I.P. to him. R.I.P. to George Foreman. R.I.P. to, who do we say? Anybody who's this past transition within the past few weeks, few days. Young Scooter. He died on his birthday. It was 39th.
Yeah.
39th birthday. They said that he had jumped over a gate, and the gate went through his thigh, hit that artery. He bled out, apparently.
Yep.
So sad, so young. But RIP to all of them.
For sure.
I also want to say real quick, a few weeks ago, because we had a deleted pod that I explained this on, but we couldn't get it out, so I'm gonna get it out now. March 14th, me and my girlfriend were traveling down the road, and somebody almost head on hit me, and I moved out the way, and my girlfriend was following me, and he ended up hitting her. I tried to warn her, it was too late. Long story less long. I didn't think she made it. I was there at the scene. I don't wish that upon nobody. Promise you. That's probably one of the worst things I've ever been to. And India in the back, she came after I left that, she met me at the hospital. So shout out to India. Thank you. I love you for that. Real shit. I love you with all my heart for that, honestly. But my girlfriend, she is alive. She has she's pretty banged up, broken legs. Both of her legs are broken. But she made it through. She had 5 surgeries. She may need a 6. We're figuring that out now. But if y'all want to send donations, prayers, I'll greatly appreciate it. She'll greatly appreciate it. And just keep your prayers up. And I say this, please, 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 do not drink and drive. That shit is whack. My man was on everything. I can't really explain the whole full details of what happened because it's an open case right now. But that was a brief synopsis. Mm. But please, y'all, don't drink and drive. It's not it.
Cut that shit out.
Take an Uber, do something. Take a cab. I don't even know if they got cabs in New York, but take something. Get a ride. Word. And my phone keeps going off, and I thought I had it on, whatchamacallit. So I apologize for that.
Nice job.
But yes, please don't drink and drive, y'all. Thank y'all for all of that. So, back to O-Dog. Or, I lied. James Earl. Y'all get the inside joke later. But so Lakers fan. So you've been a Lakers fan since you were young. Mm. What got you? So your favorite sport is just basketball, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
You don't like nothing else. You're not really a big fan of nothing else.
I definitely watch a lot. I mean, I'm definitely a fan of boxing for sure. I would easily say that. Boxing. Baseball's pretty cool too. I'm not gonna lie.
I like watching World Series. I bet on that
Yeah.
shit. I was betting all last year. Oh my gosh. Football season. I bet a little bit here on NBA. Matter of fact, what's today? Is there any games on today? I can't remember. I think tomorrow there might be something on.
I think it's tomorrow.
Yeah. But yes. Yeah. I like basketball, boxing.
Basketball, boxing. Because I don't really have any other sports teams. I never did. To be honest with you, yeah, it was always just the Lakers. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to the Dodgers, especially because Magic owns the team.
Loud and clear. Oh shit, he does. Yeah.
To live and
All
die.
about that. All right, so let's talk about the prelude. Hey! Let's talk about the prelude, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh.
That boy was spitting. Word, pause. Word is born.
Listen, you ain't even got to pause that. Go ahead, talk your shit.
Yo,
Appreciate you.
this man was spitting, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you so much.
If y'all go to the prelude, right? Go to blow your whistle, right?
Blow the whistle, yes.
Blow the whistle, bro. Now,
Your hands to say yeah.
No, he was working on that joint. So I'm telling you. Congratulations, you won the showcase the other week.
Yes, I did.
Yep.
Yes, I did.
It was 2 weeks ago. Was that 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago now. Yeah.
Yeah, my man won a showcase out of 16 other artists.
All praises.
I told him, I said, bro, do this song. He's like, yo, Tiz, what song should I do? I said, do that song and do that song. I'm telling you. I said, what song did I say?
You did say blow the whistle.
My point. And that was the one that solidified it. I tried telling him. I said, yo, matter of fact, oh yeah, he brought the belt with him? Yeah.
Oh.
Hold on to that the whole pod, son. Yup, hold on to that. The chip is here. Make some noise again for Brother James Earl for that. Word is born. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the prelude. So yeah, I told this nigga, I'm like, yo, son, start listening to me, bro. When I'm trying to tell you, because I won that rivet. I beat the other artists too. I don't know how many was in that one. I don't know if it was 8, 10. I don't remember.
I think it was originally supposed to be 10, but 2 people backed out.
Might have been. So it was out of 8.
It was actually out of 8.
And Cash was a judge, and Cole was a judge.
Yeah.
So I ended up winning at the rivet too myself. So
yeah,
me and my dog here, yeah, we got our dubs over there at rivet, rightfully so.
Rightfully so.
Yep.
So for the people that came out, I mean, thank y'all for coming out. Honestly, not even talking about just the people that came to see me, but even the ones that didn't know me and became believers afterwards and really rock with the music. I appreciate you.
Shout out to all them other artists too. AC Wade,
oh yeah,
Axe,
seriously,
Cole,
they all did their thing. Maze on the beat.
Yep.
Maze on the beat. He did his thing.
Yeah. I can't
Tone
name
Rue.
Tone, yeah. Mm-hmm. Shout out to all y'all. Y'all all was working. Axe and Cole with their animated selves.
Oh.
They did their thing. They did their thing. They always do their thing, man. And shout out to them. They signed up for something. I started to sign up for it myself. They got something coming up.
Go check that out too.
They're trying to perform for, what is it? I don't remember. Cole Axe, let us know. I forget. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to give y'all a shout out.
Don't even worry about that.
But good luck to y'all, man. Good luck to y'all.
Oh yeah.
So what would you say is your favorite song on the prelude?
Good question. I think right now it's between Blow the Whistle and Sponge, but right now I'm gonna have to go Blow the Whistle. I
try to tell you, man, that big growing your boy now, huh?
You can make some noise for that.
Yeah, what is wrong?
I do have a funny story about that. I'm not gonna say I wasn't confident. I'm confident in everything I make, but I didn't think people was gonna like that song the way that they have.
Yeah.
I didn't see the song taking off like this.
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't. It's still a blur to me. I made this record thinking that, like, okay, I figured I needed something because I had other records in mind for the prelude. It was kind of put together last minute, but I had like some other ideas in mind, but I felt like they was too strong for this, for what I was trying to do here.
Yeah.
But Blow the Whistle did make sense. You know, it was something quick, something easy. And put it together, and I'm like, okay. Not worried about whether or not people like it. Just put it out, see what. But for people to gravitate to it and talk about how much they like it, that's a song I didn't see. I didn't think, out of all the songs on the prelude, I didn't think that was gonna be the one that got most people's attention.
I just said, and we spoke off mic about it, and I was saying, because of the energy all based off of that song. That was why I told you to do that song for that show.
Oh, definitely.
Because the energy that you had that was in that song already, that's what I was saying. Like, yo, you gotta do that, John, bro. Because that I already knew people was gonna vibe to it. So
yeah, everybody who vibed out to that song, I appreciate y'all too. Couldn't do it without the crowd.
yeah, you So you said you want to shoot visuals for those? For how many of those songs on the Prelude?
All of them. I definitely want to start shooting videos. Period. So that's the next step.
Yeah,
That's honestly the next step, and I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm
I
telling you,
already
bro.
got ideas.
I said different beats. That's what I was trying to tell you. Like, people who know that I have videos out, they got the views and all that shit. But I'm telling you, views will go up, makes people listen to your music more, follow it. I'm telling you, a lot of people got to see the visual now too.
They got to. Yeah, that's gonna be the next step. So you heard it here 1st. Visuals is next.
Visuals now.
Visuals next.
What
More music too.
Hell yeah. Do you what is something that you like to do besides music?
Something I like to do besides music. Exercise a lot now for sure.
Yeah, I noticed that. You be running.
Yeah, funny enough, that's how I kind of prepared for the showcase a little bit. And I mean, before the showcase, I was already doing it anyway. But once my name was finalized into the final lineup, I took it upon myself. I said, okay, I'm going to get ready.
I do want to appreciate you for dedicating part of that show for my girlfriend, Stephanie.
Of course, it was only
I didn't
right.
get that. Could you try again?
Yeah.
Shit,
Is
Siri
that
going to
you?
try again.
Is that you or me?
I don't know.
Is that you, India?
We have to check technical difficulty on that one.
Yeah, nah, that was definitely you, son.
Bro, my joint was on silent.
I was on song too.
Yeah, it's all good.
But nah, shout out to my girlfriend, Stephanie. I love you.
Yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Get well, too. You got more to do.
You had also said that you were dedicating that to your grandfather as well.
Yes.
Who took a pivotal. It was pivotal that you wanted to dedicate that to him because you said he would be proud of you.
Yeah, he would.
You know what I mean?
He definitely would.
For those of y'all who don't remember that his grandfather had passed, what is it, a year ago now?
Yeah, it's been over a year now.
A little over a year. We had started this pod last year, and he had to take time off. That was what that was for. So that showcase we just had recently, he dedicated it to him. So
Yeah, it's funny. He didn't understand rap music for anything. He didn't understand it at all. But he always talked about. A lot of people don't notice. He actually talked about us doing a song together, and he could like play the guitar or something or sing background. And I always thought that was a cool idea. But
yeah.
So but it's all good though.
Yeah, that's what's up,
he definitely be proud. I mean, I think one of the reasons why I've been able to carry on is and I'll explain it more like in the music, when the time comes, of course. But plain and simple, it's just work to be done.
Life gotta go on.
Oh yeah, and that's how he was.
Yep.
Yep.
Life gotta go on. Word.
Love you, Papa.
There you go.
For real.
Yeah, make some noise, Papa.
Yes, sir. I did want to ask you something though.
What's that?
What did you think of the showcase? Honestly, like just honest opinion, just the whole event.
Honestly, niggas was deep in there. Pause.
Yeah, it was
Word.
crazy.
They was deep. It was packed in there.
It really was.
It was packed in there. I think that's probably the most packed I've seen that venue. Even minus to when I won that over there. You had got what you call it? You won. I won. It was a lot, but when you won, they was deep.
They was. They truly was. I can still hear it too. That's the funny thing about it.
Cash in the background with the Kobe Bryant jersey.
Oh man.
That joint fresh as I'm is. You ain't ride, you ain't ride, you ain't bumping like I'm bumping. You ain't saying nothing, homie. You ain't fresh as I'm is. Shout out to Kid Big Cash in the back. Word is bomb. Yeah. Right, so let's talk some more music, bro.
Yes, please.
We're gonna do it. This is a short episode, but we're gonna get to it real quick. How's so who is your dream feature? If you want to do a mixtape with someone, let's just say do a mixtape. What's your dream mixtape, and with whom?
Okay.
And which arena would you want to perform in? With, all right, yeah, we'll do it by yourself.
No.
So
it's fine.
your dream mixtape with full mixtape, like Chris Brown Tiger type shit, Marion Bow Wow type shit. Even though they beefing, but type shit.
Yeah, that beef is crazy. On some R&B shit.
No, on you.
No, yeah, because the thing is, I mean, I think a lot of people would probably assume the answer would be Kendrick.
Yeah.
For sure. You know what I mean? But that would be like for an album. I mean, of course, I'd love to do a mixtape with him. But let's say if I'm trying to blend like a different style, if I'm trying to do some hip hop R&B shit, one person that coming to mind right now who I've been listening to a lot, and I think we will make perfect sense, Maxwell.
Oh, make some noise for that.
Yeah,
Maxwell.
Maxwell.
He came out of the woodwork with the Maxwell.
Yeah.
Pretty wings. Pretty wings.
A lot of Urban Hang Sweet and Now has been really in my rotation, to tell you the truth.
Got it.
Yeah.
Damn, son. Nigga like, nah, son, Harlem like Yobi is wet like the ocean well, dick like Moby. Shout out to Fab.
Yeah.
Damn. Maxwell, so all right, the arena. You Dolly. Say you was headlining. Which arena would you want to do though?
Garden.
The Garden. Make some noise for
Garden.
that.
Easy.
The Garden.
Easy. You make it there, you make it anywhere.
Essentially. You
Garden.
think you that'd be my goal. Sell out the Garden. The Garden, that's a pretty penny over there. Word too. You get paid over there.
You got to know your worth, right?
Bro. I'm
Talent-
telling you.
The
Chris-
talent is priceless.
Bro, I paid $900 something for that Chris Brown ticket. And I was in like row 10.
Sooner or
Like
later,
MSG.
you're going to be selling out the Garden.
Word is bond. Oh yeah, what else? Talk heavy.
So yeah, I think my style and his style would definitely mesh well. That's one of them for sure. Off the top of my head, Maxwell,
That's love.
definitely.
That would be love.
I think it'd be
Different
perfect.
type of breed. Yeah. Here I go stuttering. Damn. Fuck. y'all would remind me of like some I don't know, like y'all would remind me of like Fuji's type shit.
Perfect.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's what y'all would remind me of if that would have come into fruition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was definitely one. There was one I wanted to say before him because we was actually just listening to him on the way. Raphael Sadiq.
Raphael, yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's another one.
From Tony.
22, yep. Mm-hmm. Raphael Sadiq. He talked too.
Yes,
you know
he
who
did.
I would like to work with? Stokely.
Okay.
That boy sing. That man sing, bro.
I can see that.
Stokely. Woo!
Yeah, I had another one in mind for you,
All right.
Avery Wilson.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Abe, that's a bad boy right there.
He is a bad boy.
That's a bad boy right there.
Him and October London.
Yep. Yep.
Them two for you, yo. Y'all would make some dope shit.
Yeah. There's some bad. Them niggas is good. They nice. Word. Pause.
So
Them niggas is
yeah,
nice.
but getting back to what you were asking me about my favorite song, like it's funny, like it's the ones that you don't expect to actually do anything that actually end up becoming your favorite. And Blow the Whistle definitely was that. Like I'm always confident in everything I make. I just did not think it would take on the life that it's taken so far. Because I mean, Prelude just dropped. Everybody will get that now.
Go get the Prelude.
Yeah, go get the Prelude. Available
Little
everywhere.
4-pack for y'all niggas.
That's it.
Word.
Definitely. But when I was making it, I didn't even realize I was making an EP at first. To be honest with you, I kind of got talked into doing it because I was already in album mode at that point. Like I wanted to just, like I have a plan, like to just drop certain songs and then just come with something, But at the same time, when you're establishing yourself and you want to have everlasting power, long lasting power, and you actually want to be here for the long run, duration, gotta crawl before you walk.
Amen. Let the church say amen.
Crawl before you walk.
Goo goo gaga. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I mean, now we got about 5-10 minutes
Man,
left.
ask me anything, bro.
What let's talk just a little music. Let's talk very minimal Kendrick and Drake here.
Okay.
I'll put 5 minutes on it, and then we'll put another 5 minutes on.
I might not need that much, but go ahead. What you want to know?
You still think that this defamation and all this stuff is going through with UMG?
No, it's not.
Proceed.
what everybody is witnessing right now is just somebody's pride being hurt. You know, taking the L on the biggest stage and not being able to respond or have the people around you like that really care about you to kind of get you where you need to be.
I was speaking off mic to I was talking to you yesterday. Somebody asked me about that. And I was talking to my man Jalen. Shout out to Jay. Big Jalen Butler in the building. Pause. But he had asked me what I thought about it, and I said, bro, it should be no charge. He shouldn't be doing it because he asked for it.
Yeah.
Tailor-made. Was it tailor-made? Family Matters? All that.
Talk about them like young girls is a gift for me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So,
but not to mention, I mean, this situation was a long time coming. You know, you're talking about it started a little bit before Control, but it took on a life on its own after Control. I mean, when you talk about the styles that they do and just the way that the industry was starting to shift towards paying attention to lyrics again, like on a mainstream level, because of course you got to give credit to the underground scene that K-Dot was coming from at that point. You know, you think of the Black Kiddies, you think of Pro Era, you think of guys like Bishop Nehru, and even guys who was out before him, like the Lupes of the world. And, you know, Kweli was still doing his thing too. But just the idea that like, and Crit as well, can't forget Big Crit, gotta mention him. But at that point in time, it just seemed like the industry was taking a liking to, or taking an understanding or gravitating to lyrics again, naturally.
right.
They didn't necessarily choose to focus on that.
Right.
It just gravitated towards that because the music was really connecting with people and people was actually taking something from it, you know? And that because that's what this is all about, really. Music is really inspiring the youth and inspiring your generation and trying to create that for the next generation to follow after. You know what I mean? It's really about impacting 5-10 years down the line as well too, you know?
I mean, I'm jacking that. Pause. You know what I'm saying? That's valid points.
Yeah. So when you talk about, getting back to them real quickly, when you talk about them, their styles being different, but then just numbers versus impact, quality versus quantity type of thing. You know, all of these play a
Supply,
factor.
demand.
Supply and demand. Yeah, supply and demand. And then not to mention, what is the future of music going to look like once this battle takes place? When all the smoke clears at the end of the day.
It'll never though, in that sense.
Oh, no, of course not. And you can't expect it to. As much as it's weird seeing them crash out like that, it's to be expected. I mean,
is that what you calling it? A crash out? From whom? Drake?
Of course.
Got it.
Of course. I mean,
being called pedophile, man, I think any nigga gonna call crash out.
I mean, no, for sure.
Knowing the facts that you know, nigga, you not.
Only problem is and I'll say this, I don't want to say that it was just the video, but him being able to get away with certain things that other people would have gotten
killed for.
Yeah.
Canceled.
Yeah. And not to mention, you went below the belt first. You tried to call this man
DV.
Yeah, you tried to put DV on him, and there was no facts with that whatsoever. And your own people came out and denied that too. They said they didn't even know where that came from. And then the biggest vocal supporter of yours, Academics, the only time I'm gonna say his name, biggest vocal supporter of yours, came out there and debunked that whole story. And he been standing up for you for how long?
That's true.
Think about it.
So ending out here, let's do some. Let's see if your your top fives has changed. You ready for that?
Okay.
All right, top 5 artists, bro. Hit me with it. Pause.
That was crazy. All right. We're going Mike, Pac, Kendrick, Luther.
All I wanna love.
I'm going to say James Brown.
JB. Oh, top 5 songs.
Lady in My Life, Michael Jackson.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, that one definitely.
That was Transparency, Chris Brown.
Let's see. Top
Sample
5. For Kendrick, we'll keep it new because GNX is still in rotation right now and it's doing well. Top 5. I'm gonna say Reincarnated, just off of the respect for Pop.
Reincarnated.
I was stargazing. Squall up.
All right.
So Reincarnated Kendrick. I'm gonna throw Pac in there. We're gonna do for Pac. We'll do. I'm gonna say for Pac, we're gonna go back to the first album, Tupacalypse Now, and we're gonna do Words of Wisdom. We're gonna do Words of Wisdom for Pac.
3.
Yep, and then
Got
for
two
number
more.
4. Mm-hmm. For number 4, I'm feeling Aaliyah right now. She just really came to mind, so I'm gonna say for her. I'm gonna One in a Million. I was gonna do 4-Page Letter, but I'm like, nope. I'm hearing One in a Million in my head. Y'all gotta forgive me.
Love is a 1 in a million. Goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling. Goes on and on and on. I just messed it up.
That's all good. And then number 5, we're gonna do Harvest for the World, Ozzy Brothers.
Ozzy, damn, he took it way back.
Yeah.
Shake back. Damn. I'm not mad at it, man. Make some noise for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn. Well, dog, we finally got you got your own episode in.
Yeah, we gotta do it
We
part
had
2.
to keep it abbreviated because we've been here, we've been contenting all day, and it is time.
Yeah, it's time for the pot.
Hit the pot now. I ain't gotta dominate yet.
Not yet. Like in about like an hour and a half.
We'll see.
The wing connoisseur over here.
I love wings. We had wings. We had wings and pizza and sketty.
He has a wing addiction. He's my brother though.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Dog or James Earl, do you want to let people know where they can find you?
You can find me James Earl 610 everywhere. That's on Instagram. That's on Twitter. My YouTube page, The Real James Earl 610. Links will be in the description for sure. Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, y'all know where to find your boy.
That's right.
Tits, the singer.
The sing.
Yo, listen, I got a Residuals cover coming out. I will get back to you real quick.
Yeah.
I've got a Residuals cover coming out. I will be opening up for Bobby Valentino, Pleasure P, Lloyd, King Conja, September 19th. Get y'all tickets at penmedicinepark.com. The show starts at 8 p.m. Doors open at 7 p.m. September 19th. Me, myself, Carolina Cash will also be performing. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets. I will post try to get the flyer in the comments or in the video here, or whatever side of the screen. But I want to say thank y'all again. Like I said, don't drink and drive. Let's make some noise one more time for James Earl in the building. The champ is here. Champ is here. Later, y'all. I'm about to holler at y'all later.